Students, now in this session I will explain sum number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. Now in question number 3 again you will see that 3 figures are given and at the top they have asked what are the errors. That means what is a mistake in all those 3 figures. Now as you see, what you exactly have to write for all the figures is that all the figures are not equally divided. If you really see all those figures, you will find that all the 3 figures which are given are not equally divided. So you have to keep it in mind that for making a fraction, that is if you have to make a fraction of any figure, for making a fraction it is necessary that figure is to be divided in equal parts. So this is the error that the 3 figures are carrying. Fine. So if you really see all the other sums in question number 1 and 2, all the figures were divided equally, and that is the reason we were in the position to give a fractional form of all the figures. But in question number 3, all the figures are not equally divided, and this is what the error is. So you have to write this entire sentence for all the 3 figures. That is, all the figures are not equally divided. For making fraction, it is necessary that figure is to be divided in equal parts. This is the answer of question number 3. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 4. Now the question is, what fraction of a day is 8 hours? For this, if you have to make a fraction of a day now, and it is given in 8 hours form, isn't it? So we have to first know how many hours are there in a day. So number of hours in a day, number of hours in a day. How many hours? 24 hours, isn't it? There are 24 hours in a day. Now if I have to show a fraction of 8 hours, so we have to show the fraction over 24 hours. Okay, because this is the whole part. We always said that fraction is what? Shown always on the whole part. So if I have to show the fraction of a day in 8 hours, so what we have to write? Therefore, fraction of day, the fraction of day of 8 hours would be equals to 8 upon 24. Fine, this is how exactly, because this is the whole part. Now whole part is divided into how many hours? Whole day is divided into how many hours? That is 24. And out of 24, how many hours we are taking as consideration? That is 8. Understood? Whole day is divided into how many hours? 24 hours. Okay? So whole day is divided into 24 hours. Now out of 24 hours, how many hours we have to go for a consideration? That is 8 hours. So we'll write 8 by 24. Now you can reduce this. That is 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. That is, the answer would be 1 upon 3. So this is the required fraction, students. Okay. Now let's move on to sum number 5. Now sum number 5 is, what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? So what is the whole part? The whole part is 1 hour, isn't it? Now if you really see, 1 hour is equals to how many minutes? 1 hour equals to how many minutes? 60 minutes. That is, the whole part is 1 hour. Now we are dividing this whole part into how many minutes? 60 minutes. That is, how many parts? 60 equal parts, isn't it? Now out of the 60 parts, how many parts we will take as consideration? That is 40 parts, isn't it? So what is the fraction of an hour then? So therefore, fraction of an hour of 40 minutes would be, that is, how many divisions we are making of 1 hour? 60. So out of 60, how many divisions we have consideration going for a consideration? That is 40. Now just reduce these 2 zeros. Now 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. So your required fraction is 2 by 3. Okay, so this is how exactly you have to do sum number 5, and this is a solution of sum number 4. And you know that what exactly you have to write for all the 3 figures of question number 3. Okay, so that's it for this period. You have to do these 3 sums. Okay, students. Thank you. Stay happy and stay blessed.